Is it growth value, low tax, high tax, or is it just tech versus financials?
Yeah, I mean, tech financials has definitely been a continuum that people have, gone back and forth on. But back in June, we actually said that they can work together, and they have been working together. So I don't think this is a value growth continuum. I think the right continuum to think about is cyclicals versus defensives, and it's a late cycle rotation, which is how we've been positioned this year. So we're actually overweight tech and financials and energy. So we got a foot in both buckets.
Gina?
I think a lot of what's happened over the last month is about tax. It's also about, though, a consumer that's spending a little bit more than expected in the holiday season. If you think back to when this big rotation really started, it was a month ago around Thanksgiving.
Yep.
When the retailers really started moving, the financials started moving. We got a lot of news to suggest we might actually get tax policy reform by the end of the year. And that has created a big rotation into value. As a matter of fact, this week alone, the rotation into value ETFs far surpasses anything we've seen in the last several years. So there is a lot of sort of issues that are coming up at the same time that are really promoting this trade. It also is the time of the year for rotation. So, you want to kind of hold back on your enthusiasm because, frankly, this is the time of the year when the performers, the year's best performers tend to underperform and the year's worst performers tend to outperform.
So, Mike, is that what this is, a short-term kind of tactical story that's not going to play out through the rest of next year?
No, I think that's right. The rotation is being caused by a lot of things, and not the least of which is the year-end. Let's look for the biggest dogs of the year and see if we can make some money and front-run that for January.
Yeah.
I do think there's going to be more of a rotation back towards quote-unquote value stocks. But once again, I just want to emphasize it's more about the sort of cyclical surge at the end of a cycle. So technology doesn't have to do poorly because a lot of technology companies are beneficiaries of late cycle CapEx.